guys, a big welcome to this channel. My name is the truly inspiring Nyamache Boate. And guys, Chelsea lost again. Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 1. What a bad day for the Chelsea fans. We are here to tell you more about this game. Yo Ben, what's up?
A day champion.
Chelsea 0, Nottingham Forest 1. How you see the game?
A very bad game for the Blues, you understand. After spending so much money on the transfer market, bringing in the likes of Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, putting excellent performance in the preseason matches, and losing to the likes of Nottingham Forest and struggling against Wimbledon. I think there's a problem with the Chelsea setup and Moises Pochettino and all those stuff. Yes.
What do you think the problem is with Pochettino?
You see, Pochettino, I have a problem with him. During the preseason, he played 4-2-3-1, and we saw how excellent it was using the Ian Martin and Mudryk on the lines, running and all those things. Because I know Pochettino as a coach who uses the 4-2-3-1 system very well. But I don't know what happened when he played the opening fixture against Liverpool. He used the 3-back system, and I think it worked for him. The reason why it worked for him was because he had Reece James playing time. Yeah, very good. And Chio was at his best and playing, during the era of Thomas Tuchel and all the playing the 3-back system. You see Reece James, excelling very well, and there's always been Reece James. So when he's injured, it becomes a problem for the entire Chelsea system. So he needs to, I think he needed to tweak and go back to the normal 4-back system that would have, made players like Mudryk and Malo Gusto, the one who's fixing
for Reece James.
Exactly, you understand, because it's more of a defense type of number 2, not
really offensive.
Exactly. So if you feel like you want to play that 3-back system, fixing a player like Raheem Sterling at the wing back or somebody else, you understand.
Taking Raheem Sterling on the wing back will still learn their creativity.
You need somebody who can run and create chances and all those stuff. And the crosses, like somebody like the Reece James types of player, but we are not seeing that in him. And playing 3 defensive midfielders. Chelsea fans need to know this, that Enzo Fernandez is not an attacking-minded player, that much of an attacking.
Supposed to be a central midfielder.
A central midfielder, defense. We saw in the World Cup excelling, and before he was brought to Chelsea from Benfica, he was playing a defensive midfield role.
Central midfield.
Exactly. So he needs to be played in that position, and I think with the appearance of Moises, Caicedo, and Conor Gallagher, I think he wants to fix all these players inside. So they clearly lack people who will create chances for them and finish. So the problem with them is Pochettino trying to still be stubborn like Graham Potter and play the 3-back system, which is clearly not working for them. With Axel Disasi, even at Monaco, he didn't play the 3-back system; he was playing a 4-back system. Levi, yes, but I think it's a whole, there is a whole problem with the setup and all those stuff. So Mauricio Pochettino needs to look at that and go back to the 4-back system and sack the players, because they clearly needed a striker and they wanted to rely on Nicholas Jackson. But I think Chelsea needs to come again. Yes.
4 games for Chelsea. How do you see Nicholas Jackson?
For me personally, you see, Chelsea want to bring a player like Drogba once again. I think the guy is not yet there. See, I told you 2 seasons at Villarreal. I think he scored 12 goals, or I mean, he's not that type of striker. He's more of a number 10 or running. He has good run. He can make good runs. Like exactly. But you need a prolific goal scorer. Today, Ivan Ferguson scored 3 goals. I thought they were going to sign or bring in a lethal number 9. Look at Ellen Haaland.
Like Victor Osimhen.
Exactly. Bring in somebody who can put in more goals for you, so that they approach more of a number 9. It will not work, you understand? Because last season you guys had Kai Havertz, and still a problem. There was a problem with Timo Werner. I can say Nicholas Jackson is in the way he makes runs like Timo Werner. You understand? But he can. I think Timo Werner could have even scored more goals than Nicholas Jackson. You understand? But so the problem is with their goal scoring. Nicholas Jackson is a good player, but I think he's been played in a position where he cannot, put in more goals. Yes.
4 games into the Premier League, Chelsea has 1 win against Luton. 1 win against Luton. You lose against Nottingham Forest. Do you think they have something to do this season for their fans?
You understand? Losing at Nottingham Forest, at Stamford Bridge, doesn't make sense to me.
Against Nottingham Forest.
At Nottingham with Nottingham Forest against Nottingham Forest, you know, a team whom we should pick point, at least 1 point from them, so it will count in the games to come. You understand? Look at Manchester City was struggling against Sheffield United, I think last week or so, but they were able to beat them. Exactly. So you need to, you know, football is about pleasing the fans, making the fans know that there's this team that we are supporting. I mean, we have something to hope for the next day. But here is a team that we can't actually tell if they're going to win, because after watching their game against Wimbledon, I realized that no, this is Wimbledon. I think a third tier team or something, fourth tier team, and they were struggling to put in more goals. And I think we also have to talk about Thiago Silva and Robert Sanchez. You understand? The goal that I watched, Elanga putting in, was not. It shouldn't have scored. To me personally, I think Sanchez could have stopped that. You understand? So, you know, loaning Kepa to Real Madrid to solve our goalkeeping problems, and seeing this, I mean, if I don't know if the Petkovic guy can come and do wonders for them. But after Edward Mendy, I don't know if they've had a good goalkeeper to, you know, be in the goalpost or anything. But so the problem keeps on going up and going up from their defense. I think as Azel Disasi has not yet picked his form and as a centre back that we can rely on at Chelsea. And the midfield, Caicedo making little mistakes in the midfield. I think they have to give him time to gel with the team and all those stuff. Bring back Enzo Fernandez we saw Conor Gallagher playing the number 10 role at Crystal Palace. Bring him back to the number 10 and push and bring Enzo Fernandez back to the number I think 8 or 6 row, so that they can. I don't understand why he wants to bring Enzo, because Enzo Fernandez, when he's at the point that he wants to shoot, he wants to pass and make an assist. So I think these are the minor errors in the Chelsea setup. Yes.
So finally, do you think Chelsea can win the league?
It's a no for me. With what I've seen, Chelsea played excellently during the preseason. With I thought they could have continued.
Top 4.
Exactly, but with the way they are playing, they continue this way. Look at how Fulham is playing. Look at how Nottingham Forest played today. Look at how some teams are performing in the league. You understand? Brighton scored Newcastle 3-1 today. So I think Chelsea has a long way to go. If you lose to West Ham, Nottingham Forest at Stamford Bridge, I mean it doesn't make sense to me. So you need to pick these crucial points. That's why I thought like teams like Manchester City and Arsenal, they will take their vital points when it's necessary. But Chelsea are still slacking and not giving some hope to their fans, but they are still slacking. So I think Chelsea needs to, you know, step up. They need to be side mentally that they are a winning team. I don't know if they will have to bring Abramovich back so that he talks to them or anything. But I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Chelsea.
So far so good. Pochettino 4 games. So Pochettino and Graham Potter, who are you choosing within these 4 games?
Oh, I would have chosen Pochettino. You understand? Graham Potter. I don't know what was wrong with him. You understand? But my problem with Pochettino is that go back to your 4-2-3-1 system. Look at what Pochettino is doing at Tottenham. You understand? Exactly. So go back to the system you are known for. You did that in the preseason. So why are you doing the preseason? You did that. Why are you not doing that? Trying to be a Graham Potter, the second in the league. You understand? The league is not for test. You can't be testing and trial in what do we call it? The English Premier League. You understand? So I mean, I would choose Pochettino over Graham Potter. Yes.
Guys, thank you for watching this video. We'll be giving you back-to-back football content on YouTube. The best is yet to come.